This week on BNN,
Bulldogs answer who they would take as their hoco date.
we get an insight on overpopulation in classrooms.
We see how social media has been a positive influence in our society.
And BNN starts now.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd.
Good morning, Bulldogs. Happy Mean Girls Day. Welcome back to BNN. I'm your anchor, Angelina Aguero.
And I'm your anchor, Bethany Ximenez.
Hey freshmen, today Link Crew will be hosting a coloring and candy activity at the Circle Stage during lunch. Make sure to come check it out.
BNN wants to congratulate you all for working so hard this first grading period. Make sure to keep it up through the whole school year.
If you are looking for a break in your studies, the choral department is hosting their annual fall concert next Thursday on October 9th. Come show support to our talented singers on campus.
We would like to congratulate this year's 2025 homecoming court, starting with our princes, Aiden Estrada Garcia, Kaden Trujillo, Kevin Lopez, Amir Jabber, and Mitchie Caro.
And to our princesses, Brianna Valenzuela, Jaylene Quinones, Becky Osorio, Larissa Toledo, and Madeline Maligia Pultasi. Make sure to cheer on our homecoming court at their fashion show during lunch on Thursday, October 9th.
Avid is holding their off-campus Chick-fil-A fundraiser at both locations on October 9th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Your support will go to future college field trips and Avid Awards nights.
In case you missed this week's early bird ticket prices, it is not too late to purchase a good deal. Tickets are currently on sale until October 15th, so make sure to go to the ASB store to purchase them. Don't forget your dance contract. Hey Bethany, what fictional character would you take to hoco?
Me personally, I would take Spider-Man as my homecoming date. On the topic of homecoming dates, Prathan Joshi, Ryan Velasco, and Caitlin Vong went around asking our Bulldogs what fictional character or celebrity they would bring as their hoco date. Let's see what their answers are.
Hey Bulldogs, with homecoming around the corner, we interviewed students and asked them which celebrity crush or fictional character they would take to homecoming with them and why. Let's check it out. If you could take any celebrity or fictional person to homecoming, who would it be?
I think I would take Bruno Mars, not as like a celebrity crush, but I just know that he will have so much fun. Like, we would be pulling up in a limo and he'd be on that dance floor having so much fun, and that's just what, like, the vibes I want to have for homecoming.
Malachi Barton, because he's really cute in Zombies.
And then what about you?
Prime Megan Fox, because she was my celebrity crush when I was 7 years old.
I would take Patrick Verona from 10 Things I Hate About You, because if you've seen the movie, he did like a really cute grand gesture, and I feel like that's really cutesy and corny.
I take Hayden Christensen because, one, I love Anakin Skywalker, and you know, what if he pulls up with like a lightsaber? Like, come on.
I agree.
If I had to take one person to homecoming, it would be Prime Jessica Alba, because that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
I would take Timothy Chalamet, not as a celebrity crush, but like, cause he'd be fun to go with. Like, he just seems like he brings the hype, and like, if you see Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, like, who knows, like, he could bring like chocolate from the movie or something. Like, he just seems fun to go with.
Thank you for everyone who participated. It was really interesting getting to know about who you guys would take to homecoming with you and why. This is Pratham Joshi with BNN.
Wow, those are some great answers. I would love to see Prime Megan Fox at our school.
Speaking of special people coming to our school, many of our alumni have been seen doing great things inside and outside of high school. Some alumni are now our teachers, such as Mrs. Williams, Coach Majori, Mrs. Loringer, and many more. The alumni who aren't our teachers have come back to visit our school to share their story and teach us the skills they have learned from their industry. With 2.52 million subscribers on YouTube and also known as being part of the launching of Bel Air, our other alumni, Jonathan Morrison, came to show our film production students how to work with professional lighting and camera equipment. Today, professional audio engineer known for working in the film industry, Deshaun King, is actually in studio with us today and is going to stick around during 5th period to show students what he has learned from the industry. We're lucky to have you here, Deshaun.
On September 24th, 2025, the Huntington's disease, a fatal neurodegenerative disorder that is typically inherited, has been successfully treated for the first time. Huntington's disease gradually destroys the body's ability to function by making a toxic version of the Huntington's protein, which attacks neurons in parts of the brain involving involuntary movement, thinking, and behavior. Due to a small trial of 29 people who were in the early stages of the Huntington's disease, a gene therapy known as AMT30 slows down the disease's progression by 75%. This is a major breakthrough. Hey Bethany, have you noticed it's been cramped in a lot of classrooms this school year?
Yeah, I've been noticing that too.
Pratham Joshi and Judia Zhang got a special insight to see how teachers have overcome this challenge and what they have learned from it. Let's take a deeper look.
Classrooms are filling up, and with more students comes new challenges for both teachers, counselors, and obviously classmates. At West Covina High School, overcrowded classrooms have become a growing concern, but they've also sparked creativity, teamwork, and resilience. Today we take a closer look at how students and teachers are adapting to make learning possible for everyone in overcrowded classrooms.
It makes it harder to interact with all the students, especially on a daily basis, to try to check in with them and make sure they're on task.
Very challenging to identify all the learning needs in a classroom that's filled with 35 kids. And for students, they can feel like they're not being seen or heard.
Dr. Park has provided a statement on how students can help solve this issue below.
Building a good master schedule that avoids classes being overcrowded really has to do with all the work that gets done starting in February, March, when we start talking with students about what classes they want to request. Our goal is to be student-centered, so if students request a class, we're going to try and offer that. But there are limits, like for example, we only have one culinary arts classroom, so we can't say, well, we're going to offer more periods of it, because there's a limit to how many periods we could offer because we only have the one space.
Even in crowded classrooms, students and teachers continue to find ways to make learning engaging, positive, and supportive. While challenges still remain, the spirit of collaboration shows that solutions are possible. This is Pratham Joshi with BNN.
We're glad to hear that our Bulldogs can overcome issues, sparking creativity, resilience, and problem solving. Thank you, Pratham Joshi and Judia Zhang, for letting our teachers have a voice on this concern. I like your water bottle.
Thanks. I heard of this brand on TikTok, owala, and it's been the best water bottle I've had so far.
That's so cool. I heard the rise of popularity in owalas has sparked interest in DiMaggio Baez, Isael Bartolo, and Judia Zhang. Over to you guys.
Owala water bottles. In recent times, they've gained popularity over social media and in younger generations. Through posts on TikTok, Instagram, and other social media platforms, they've been selfly marketed to their users. Today, we explore how social media posts and ads affect our purchasing decisions and gain insight from two students on purchasing from owala.
I've definitely seen some videos online about owala water bottles, and it influenced my decision just because I saw a lot of people with them, and I was like, oh, I'll follow the trend, I'll see how it is.
Chris reports spending about 2 hours per day on TikTok and says that his feed suggests trending clothing and products like owala.
I was seeing it around, in person and online both, and I just thought the design looked pretty cool.
Product promotion is more prevalent than ever in the digital world. Senior Angelo Gregorio, a small business owner, shares how he uses social media to uplift his business.
Yeah, so as a business owner, I use social media to sort of showcase client results and client testimonials, and then also market what I do and then what my clients do as well. I think social media trends can be used to benefit society through the promotion of products that are for the betterment of people, right? Putting a cool twist or making things that you're already supposed to be doing cool, so it makes it easier to implement into your daily life.
While owala is yet another trending water bottle company, its growth through social media sets a precedent for people to market anything that they find meaningful. Thank you to Chris Buhak and Angelo Gregorio for your insight into owala, and this is DiMaggio Baez with BNN.
I'm glad that social media influenced me to buy this water bottle. It's good to see social media have a positive influence on others and bring people together.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today, Bulldogs. If you want to rewatch this episode or any previous episodes, make sure to follow us on Instagram at WCHS_digital media or subscribe to our YouTube channel, WCHS Digital Media.
With that being said, I'm your anchor, Angelina Aguero.
And I'm your anchor, Bethany Timenez.
And we'll see you next time on BNN.